Okay, I will start off with my makeup favorites first, and I will start with my favorite foundation. And the foundation that I've been wearing kind of for the last few months of my pregnancy and since being a new mum is the Bobbi Brown foundation stick, and this is in the colour Warm Honey 22, and that's the shade. I'll swatch it on the back of my hand, and it looks a lot lighter and yellower than me, but when it's blended it's like the perfect shade for my skin on my face. Like, it is a little bit yellower, but it complements my skin nicely and it kind of evens it out well. So I really love that, and it works well for like underneath the eyes. I haven't actually got that much on underneath my eyes now. I might just dab a little bit more just there, just because I was looking a bit tired. Yeah, and I've really been loving this. It's great as like a concealer and foundation, which is why I love it. It means I don't have to cake on loads of other stuff, and it blends out really well, so you can have a really sheer coverage or you can have a heavier coverage. The one bad thing about this is that it does transfer onto clothes very easily, so if you're a hugger, maybe this isn't the best foundation for you, but it is brilliant for all other purposes. I still love my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is the second one I've ever owned, and I've been wearing it for years, and it's only just, not only just, but it's hit the pan now, but I still have quite a lot left on the outer rim, so really chuffed about that. My favourite blush this month has been MAC's Ambering Rose blush, which is my all-time favourite blush of all time, not just for this month. It always looks good, like no matter what, it just always looks good. So I won't talk on it too much because I think I've mentioned it before. I've also been loving the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer Duo. This one is an Antigua. Don't love the blush, hate the blush in fact, but the bronzer is amazing because it's just amazing, and it has a slight shimmer but it doesn't show up on your skin, which is really good. The blush one does though, it looks horrible. My favourite liquid liner this month has been this L'Oreal one, and it's kind of got like a felt tip, and it's really nice, and it gives you a very thin defined eyeline, which is very good. I've also been loving my Volume Million Lashes Excess mascara. I love the L'Oreal mascaras, I just think they're amazing. And for brushes, I've been loving these three brushes here. The contour brush by Real Techniques, sorry I'm looking at my laptop screen and not you guys, and this one, which is the blush brush by Real Techniques. Amazing brushes. I'm gonna get some more Real Techniques brushes when I come into some money. And this one, which is an e.l.f. brush, I think it's the e.l.f. complexion brush, there we go, it says it on there. And this is just a great all-rounder. I use this to set my foundation and to bronze, and sometimes blush if this one is really dirty. I will now show you my hair stuff that I've been loving. I've been loving this African Pride Olive Miracle Anti-Breakage Formula Leave-In Conditioner. It looks like so, and it's $2.99 from the place that I purchased it, which is amazingly cheap. I love it. Smells amazing. Oh, so good. And it's water-based, so it really penetrates my hair nicely. I feel like it doesn't just sit on my hair, so it's great as a leave-in conditioner, and it never feels heavy on my hair. It never flakes or leaves like a residue or anything like that. Maybe because I don't use that much of it anyway, but I love it, and I tend to use it before styling, when I'm not styling, after conditioning, before conditioning. I use it pretty much whenever I feel like. Yeah, it's just a great all-round product. For a deep conditioner, I've been loving the Lustrous Silk Hydrotherapy Deep Conditioner, which reconstructs, strengthens, and protects. It's protein and moisture balance, and it's the keratin protein one. So it looks like this, and I'll show you what the consistency. I've actually mixed in a little bit of oil in mine, which I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but like the tiniest amount, simply because I like that. I do that with most of my deep conditioners. I still add in my own oil mixture just to give it a bit of extra moisturization power, because my hair gets very dry because it's getting longer and it's becoming a lot drier, and since being pregnant my hair's changed as well. It's become a little bit drier, so yeah. And to kind of moisturize my hair on a daily basis, I don't use this every day because it tends to stay in my hair for days, is African shea butter, all natural shea butter, and it's unrefined and it looks like this at the moment. I haven't done anything to it, I haven't like whipped it or stirred it, or it's just as it was purchased, and I literally dig my finger in, warm it up in my hands and then put it in my hair. And I love this. It moisturizes my hair. It has a funky smell that I'm not too keen on, but I mix it with other things that kind of make it smell nice. And it just moisturizes it. I don't know what else to say about it. One thing I will say is you have to be careful not to use too much because it is quite greasy. And my last kind of beauty related favorite of the month is this. It's the Body Shop's Aloe Soothing Day Cream for Sensitive Skin. It's this bad boy right here. This has been my face cream every day since I was 34 weeks pregnant, because I got it as a gift when I was 34 weeks pregnant at my baby shower from a dear friend of mine, Aston, and it's amazing. It has hardly any smell. It kind of smells like just cucumber, which I think is what it's supposed to smell of, and it's really, really nice, and it's light and it doesn't cake up your skin, and it works well with makeup, and it's perfect for me and my oily T-zone because I've developed a drier skin on this area, but my nose and forehead is still very oily, and it complements both areas very well. Okay, and this is a new section. This is the baby's favorites. I haven't got that much stuff. In the next video I'll show more of her favorites because I kind of want to see how she develops more. I feel like in her first month of life I just forced things on her that she had to like she couldn't tell me that she didn't like the wipes I was using on her, for example, or I haven't had a chance to see, you know, like everything that she likes yet, so I want to wait another month before I do her favorite. But I will say that my personal favorites are these Pamper Sensitive wipes. I love them. I just love them. I don't know what else to say. They're the right thickness for me, they're the right amount of moisture for me, and I really, really like them. I haven't dissected the ingredients list like I have other brands, but because I like it so much I kind of don't want to know if there's anything bad in it. I love it. And I haven't liked the other wipes I was using, which were quite natural. They literally were just water and one other ingredient, I think. So I didn't like them at all, but these ones I do like a lot, so I will let you know whether they remain a favorite, but this month they have been a favorite. And that takes me to my final favorite, which is my changing bag that I have, and it was kind of a splurge for me when I was pregnant. It was the one thing I allowed myself to treat myself for myself. That made no sense, but you get what I mean. And it is this bag here. Let me go back a bit. It's so lush, like I love it. It's made of faux leather, which was a must because I don't really like real leather anyway. And it's by JJ Cole, and I can't remember the name of this bag. I'll have the details in the description box below, but it's just so sizey, and it's like a weekend bag, and it can fit so much stuff in it. And I'm sure if you had like 2 or 3 kids, like young children, you could fit everything you needed for a day out in this bag. It's so good. I overpack it maybe because I carry loads of stuff and I use it as my own handbag as well, but it's perfect for like when I go and stay anywhere, and it's just so amazing. And I love it that it's green on the inside because green is one of my favorite colors, and it's just so sturdy. The handle doesn't feel like it's gonna ever break, and it's got like the over the shoulder one which can go on the pram. One thing I will say about it though, which I bought it for this reason but I haven't actually used it, is the stroller straps. It's supposed to go on your stroller, but I haven't figured out how to loop this so that it goes on my stroller like easily, because what tends to happen is that I put one side on and it weighs the pram down on that side before I can lift this side up, or I just can't get that side up with my strength if it's really heavy after I've got this one on, and it's really confusing. So I just don't use that. I just use the shoulder strap to put over the handlebar like any other normal person does with their changing bag. So yeah, those have been my favorite baby things for the month. And what else can I say are favorites? I have a favorite game which I will show you. It's on my iPod. I'll just show it to you now. My favorite game of the month has been a game called Subway Surfers, and I'll show you it. It's frozen at the moment because I've left it open too long, and my iPod Touch is really like old. Oh wait, I pressed start without realizing, and she's gonna run. I'm gonna let her crash. But yeah, it's basically this, and you kind of swipe and move around, and oh, see, I've frozen now. Yeah, I've died. But yeah, I love this game. It's just so cool, and I'm addicted to it. And I'll tell you what my high score is, so any challengers out there can try and beat me if they so choose. My high score is 316,118, baby. Oh yeah. And to all the people that have like 4 million as their score, really? What did you do to get that? Load of rubbish. Yeah, so that's it. That's like all my favorites for the month of May. So I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.